It was afternoon.
The sun was blazing and the city's old vegetable market was filled with noise, dust, and rudeness. People were in a hurry, no one was listening to anyone else. Hira was standing in the same crowd with her motorcycle.
A cloth bag was tied behind him, containing his father's heart medication.
Dad was lying on the hospital bed, and the doctor said clearly, even one missed dose can be dangerous.
As soon as Hira started the motorcycle, a black government vehicle pulled up in front of her. A tall man got out of the car, arrogance in his eyes, fear in his voice. "Are you blind? You can't see, the path is blocked." Hira said patiently, "Sir, just 2 minutes, I'll leave. My father—" "Shut up!" The man cut him off. "People like you think the law is a joke." This was all Inspector Shafiq. The shopkeepers would stand up straight as soon as they heard his name in the market. He snatched the keys to Hira's motorcycle. "The vehicle will be confiscated." Hira's hands trembled. "Sir, please, my father is a heart patient." "Everyone plays this drama," Shafiq said with a sarcastic smile. People were standing around, mobile phones were out, but no one stepped forward. Hira remained silent. There were tears in her eyes, but no sound. He slowly bowed his head. "If this is the law, then fine, sir." It was as if Shafiq had won. "Be a sensible girl. Now stand on the sidelines." Hira stepped back, but there was no defeat in that silence, but calculation. When Shafiq got into the car, no one noticed that Hira had fallen from the ground, picked up a small flash drive that had fallen from his car door. Hira clenched her fist, her eyes were hard. She spoke softly. "Some battles are won not by noise, but by time." It was dusk. Hira was sitting on a chair in the hospital corridor. His father was sleeping under the influence of sleeping pills. His chest movement was a little better now, but the danger was not yet averted. Hira slowly took the flash drive out of her bag. She looked at it. No labels, no names. But my heart was saying, this is not a normal thing. He opened his laptop. As soon as he plugged in the drive, several folders appeared on the screen. Recovery, CCTV backup, audio_recordings. Hira's eyes widened. The first video opened. There was footage of the same vegetable market. It was clear how Inspector Shafiq, taking money from shopkeepers, threatening someone, he would talk about implicating someone in a fake case. An audio file played. "If Saturday is not found, there will be a raid tomorrow. The law is under my boots." It was Shafiq's voice, clear, fearless, proud. Hira's breathing quickened. This wasn't just a matter of disrespecting her. This was the poison of an entire system.
Hira's breathing quickened. This wasn't just a matter of disrespecting her. This was the poison of an entire system. At that moment, a message came on his phone. DC office, attendance tomorrow at 10 a.m. Hira was shocked. She hadn't even filed a complaint. The next morning, Hira arrived at the DC office in plain clothes. A dignified woman was sitting in front. "I am DC Rare," he said, closing the file. "Your video from yesterday has gone viral." Hira bowed her head. "I didn't mean to be a show-off, madam." Nayab looked at her carefully. "You're not an ordinary girl, are you? You didn't react. You waited." Hira quietly took the flash drive out of her bag and placed it on the table. "If you really want justice, then the truth is here." When Nayab saw the files, the sternness on his face turned to seriousness. "This is a big game, Hira, and now you're a part of it." Hira replied directly, "I don't know how to back down." Nayab spoke softly. "Then be ready, because the prey now thinks it is safe." It was already 11 o'clock at night. An old warehouse on the outskirts of the city was lit up. Inside, laughter, cigarette smoke, and the sounds of counting banknotes echoed. Inspector Shafiq was sitting at the end of the table, envelopes in front, flattery behind. He was satisfied. He was sure that the system would always stand by him. Suddenly, the brakes of cars outside screeched. The laughter stopped abruptly. The door opened. DC Nayab entered first, face calm, file in hand. Anti-corruption, media, and special forces are behind them. Shafiq staggered as he tried to stand. "Madam, what is all this?" Nayab said softly, "This is the reckoning you have been postponing for years." He gestured. The screen turned on. The video started playing. The audio started echoing, the same voice. "The law is under my shoes." Shafiq's face turned pale. Everyone in the room backed away. "It's all a lie," he shouted. "I'm a senior officer." At that moment, a familiar voice came. and I am the girl whose patience you mistook for weakness. Hira stepped forward. There was no fear in the eyes, there was confidence. That day I remained silent, because my father was between life and death. Today I am not silent, because the truth is alive. Nayab ordered, Inspector Shafiq is suspended with immediate effect. Arrest, seizure of assets, and fast-track trial. The handcuffs were tightened. Those hands, once a symbol of strength, have become a burden of shame. The media's flashlights began to flash. The public gathered outside. That same night, Hira returned to the hospital. Her father was conscious. Son, my heart feels light today, he said with a smile. Hira held his hand. Father, some battles are not won with noise. Some only with the truth. Power is not in position, but in character. When patience, proof, and intention come together, even the strongest oppression breaks.